Hello everyone, I'm Sharon, Lin Xiaorong. I'm going to introduce what I know about autism. So first, we're talking about the autism's characteristics teachers might see in class. The first one is interfering behavior. During class, there will be behaviors such as shouting loudly, living in the seat, knocking on the table, turning over the table, kicking the table, teasing classmates, lying on classmates' desk, or lying on the window sill, etc. The second, negative, disruptive behavior. Failure to participate in class activities during class, such as not listening to the teacher or cooperating with classmates. Usually, the patient will do his own thing, such as drawing pictures, being in a desk, rummaging through drawers. The third, physical conflicts with peers. Behaviors such as pushing, slapping, honking, stepping on classmates, hands or feet, chasing and hitting classmates with objects. The fourth, poor self-management ability. For example, failure to take the initials when the school bell rings, returning to the classroom on time, messy drawers and bags, often unable to find stationery, failure to complete and submit tasks or homework assigned by teacher, going to bed late, being late for school, forgetting paying for lunch, forgetting to bring lunch. So next, we're going to talking about the barriers students might have to access the curriculum and have academic success. The first, impairments in the nature of social interaction. They were unable to appropriate use gas, facial expressions, gestures, and other body language to adjust social interaction. Or they would failure to develop peer relationships related to sharing favorite things, activities, emotion with peers. They will lack of social emotional interaction, showing inappropriate reaction to other people's emotions, or not being able to adjust behavior according to social situations, or being unable to properly integrate social emotion and communication behaviors. And the lack of sharing others people's feelings or interacting with others share your happiness. Next, qualitative barriers to communication. Retarded language development or no spoken language and no attempt to use nonverbal gesture and expression to assist communication. And unable to initiate to or maintain a back and forth exchange of communication messages. They will fix and repetitive or use language in peculiar way. And the lack of spontaneous pretend play or social imitation play. Third, narrow, repetitive, fixed, and rigid behaviors, interests, and activities. Obsessions with repetitive, narrow, interest. Obsession with non-functional routine or rituals. Frequent same-sex actions. Partial attachment to objects. Obsession with serving or non-functional ingredients in toys. And now we're talking the recent accommodation that will provide access to the curriculum that general education teacher could provide in class. The first, structuring the physical environment. The location and function in the environment are clearly marked through text and color to help students understand the environment. Student storage space and classification methods can be arranged to help students keep their personal belongings and sit tidy. Second, appropriate seating arrangement. Most students with autism have sensitive hearing and are easily distracted. Class seats should be arranged as much as possible in a place with less noise interference, less exposure to stimuli, and a place where teachers can easily remind them. Third, structure your work and the rest time. The sequence of daily activities and course activities is presented visually to help students understand the process and adapt the transitions of activities. This can include class schedules, personal work and rest schedules, personal daily work checklist. Fourth, specific material specifications. Teach the whole classrooms. Classroom should abide by the rules. It is recommended that students first confirm their understanding through oral instructions and then post them in an obvious place to provide visual reminders to help them remind themselves. Fifth, establish an effective and consistent class reward and punishment system. The whole class uses the same thing, but the standards and projects can be individually adjusted according to the individual circumstances. When behavioral problems arise, the relevant handlers must also be consistent in their standards and attitudes. It can be combined with a personal enhancement record sheet to record the good behavior of autistic students that comply with classroom standards and reward them with reinforcement items. Okay, next is learning strategy training. Visual learning of autistic students will be affected by auditory, spatial learning, and temporal learning. Visual teaching materials and clues such as pictures, flowchart, structure table, relationship diagrams, text explanations, and example can be used to help understand complex text and learning content keywords. Students can also be guided to apply key points, drawing key points, restatement, and other strategies to enhance understanding, involving Chinese reading and understanding mathematics questions. It can strengthen the practice of pivoting clues to solve problems and practical questions. Okay, next is social skills training. Social skills training courses are designed to achieve skills proficiency through repeated practice of positive behaviors in design situations and help students generalize and skills and apply them in daily life. In principles, it is suitable for 4 to 6 people. Use job analysis to divide the skills into several steps and achieve the goal of behavioral training through the process of explanations, demonstrations, and to drill and feedback. Okay, as the next is implement social stories. Social stories are stories that combine the social behaviors that students must learn and match them with their actual life situation and events. They also write down the skills that students are expected to understand and learn, so that students can learn to pick up important clues and learn by reading stories. Appropriate social behavior is more effective when paired with study sheets and practical exercise. The ninth is communication training. By teacher appropriate communication skills to help students express their needs. Behavioral problem caused by limitations in communication abilities can be reduced. Before implement training, student current communication skills must be assessed and appropriate communications methods selected for training. Okay, the last one is self-management training. After social stories and social skill training, although behavioral problems have been improved, students can be taught self-management strategy and use self-teaching, self-monitoring, and self-enhancement strategy to help them maintain appropriate social behavior. Yes, and that's all I studied for autism. Thank you for your listening and thank you for your time.